everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I've got a get ready with me type of video, like a Q&A, morning Q&A video, just whilst I'm doing my makeup. Just answered a few questions that you sent me over on Instagram. We might as well get started. I think I've realised I prefer filming in the morning than I do like the afternoon, evening, because the lighting always seems to look better. And I think it's the morning sun, do you know how the sun shines through in the morning? I think that's what it is. By the way, the moisturiser, the Nivea soft one, it works so well with my skin. I've used it for years. I've realised I haven't really found anything that I like that I found, do you know what I mean? Like my moisturisers and my smells and stuff, my mum used to use when I was younger, so that's what I use. I feel like when you get brought up around a smell, that smell like sticks with you, that you always seem to like it. Please, if you have any, could you let me know some video suggestions, because I feel like I've filmed so many videos now that I'm not sure on what to film, and because I'm uploading 4 times a week, I am getting quite stuck on some new ideas. I want to do some more hauls, so please let me know what brands you want, like what brands you want me to do a haul on, because I want to do a PLT one, but then I also love Boohoo, so right now I'm trying to find some stuff on there to order. I think my problem is I don't like taking stuff back, so if I order something, don't like it, I seem to have it for ages because I just can't be bothered to send it back, and that is actually really lazy. I do need to get in the habit of when I order something, send it back. If I'm not going to wear it, just send it back or just sell it. I've carved my eyebrows out wrong, and it's because I plucked them this morning, and every time I seem to pluck them, I carved them out wrong. But I'll sort it out when I fill my eyebrows in, so just ignore that. I did ask over my Instagram for some questions, so I have got a list of questions that I'm gonna answer. I thought I'd start off with, why did you choose to start social media? Because I feel like people genuinely want to know like how people got into it and like where the interest of it come. Like people still don't understand it properly, and I feel like there's things in the industry that I still don't understand properly, because like I've not been doing it for that long. Like I started out doing little like gifted collabs just after I left school, but I was never properly doing it. The people were just sending me stuff and I was just posting, but that's not really it properly, do you know what I mean? Like I weren't getting paid or anything. And then lockdown hit, and I wanted to get into it properly then, but it was that I was still in college, so like I actually really properly doing what I do now last year, like properly. But I've got into it a bit more over that, I'd say like the last 6 months. I've been doing it like properly full time. So it's still quite new to me, but I do get why people ask questions and stuff. But what made me want to do it is when I was really young, like I was 11 years old watching To The Well, and I was like, I want to start a YouTube channel. But I'm 11, do you know what I mean? I was probably younger than 11, to be honest. But I was like, I don't know, I don't know where to start, and I just didn't know how to start. And it was like I was still in school, I was just starting secondary school. In my mind I was like, I don't want to put myself out there in case people say stuff about me, do you know what I mean? I was always worried about what other people think. But what made me start was just I was so interested in fashion, I was so in all beauty side of stuff. I just feel like it works so well for me. Like I feel like I am quite good at it. It's just when you've got a passion for something, you really want to do it. I just feel like you have to go after your dreams and stuff. Like if you've got a dream of doing social media, go after it. Like I know it's scary and not everyone has the opportunity. Like I literally just left college, like I had the opportunity to go with it, do you know what I mean? Like, I know it's harder when you work full time and you're trying to go after your dreams and stuff. It must be really hard. Like I can't sit there and say that that's what I did, because I didn't. But it is something that I can remember from about 11 years old that I've always wanted to do. So I'm so proud of myself that I just got the confidence to start. It's just I've always been interested in this type of stuff, and I've always been creative, and I've always wanted to do something different. Like I didn't want to go in, I always knew I didn't want a 9 to 5. I didn't want a standard 9 to 5. I say that I do work basically 9 to 5 every single day, but I didn't want an office job. I know there's other 9 to 5s, it's not just office jobs, but I didn't want that. I didn't want to work till I was 16 and 9 to 5. Well, it probably 70, I don't know when the age is, but I didn't want to do that. And I feel like it's 2022, go after your dreams, do you know what I mean? I don't want to be sat and regret everything when I was younger because I didn't want to go after it, but that's what made me want to start, just because I had a dream and I wanted to make that dream come true. how much money do you earn? I'm not actually going to sit there and tell you how much money I earn, but I feel like people are so interested in, especially with social media, how much people earn, but it varies. Like some months you can earn loads, some months you can earn nothing. Do you know what I mean? I get why people are interested, because it's still so new and people just like wonder, and I get it, they just wonder, but I know I'm so open and I tell you everything, but I think there's some privacy I'm allowed to have, and to me money is private. Like I don't even tell my boyfriend and my mum how much I earn. Do you know what I mean? Like it's my thing, only I should know. I don't want that to come across rude or anything, it's just I'm allowed that type of privacy, aren't I? But I do get why people want to know about money and stuff, because like money is so, no one talks about money enough. It's like tax bills. I didn't even know what tax was until my dad explained it to me like a year ago. Do you know what I mean? I didn't even know people paid tax, like you went self-employed or anything. Like you don't get taught that stuff in school. Like I get you learn algebra, and I get you do Shakespeare and stuff, and I get it educates your mind and advances your mind at that age. I do get it, but at the same time they should have done a class in school where they teach you about bills and taxes and everything like that. Because maths, where has that got me? Like yeah, I wanted to be a maths teacher, and yeah, people want to be teachers and stuff, and people need maths and English. Like even for this job I need to know maths, I need to be able to add, do you know what I mean? Everyone needs to add whatever job you're in. And then I need to know how to write properly, because I write emails all the time. Like I do get it, at the same time you need to know more than just that. And obviously it's not schools' faults, because schools are literally just, they get given the curriculum, don't they? Like I get it's not their fault, but the government should add a class like that into schools, because it just, once you get older, like you get into you're like teenagers, 20s and stuff, you just sat there thinking, I don't know anything. It's like eventually I'm going to want a mortgage. Have I got any idea of how to go around that? Absolutely not. But it's like investing money and stuff, like no one knows how to do it. But I just feel like governments don't want to teach it in school, because everyone's going to end up earning so much money. Do you know what I mean? And they still want the people in poverty. I've always thought, I did sociology as an A-level, and we literally got taught they want people in poverty because so they can do the basic jobs, and that's why they don't teach anything. Sociology, we did education, and I don't believe in this, by the way, but it's like, I do obviously believe that it's happening, but I don't believe that it should be happening, if that makes sense. But it's like different ethnicities and stuff, they get treated different in schools. Maybe not every school, but usually it does happen, and it's because different ethnicities, they want them to go further, and some of them they want to just stick behind, and they just don't give them as much help, and I think that's awful. I do just think there's some things about the world that just need to change, do you know what I mean? Like I went on a huge tangent then, but it just, like the way I was trying to explain it, it was just, I get irritated by stuff like that. I'm so glad I did sociology as an A-level, because I learned so much stuff. Like I learned how the world works, but at the same time I want to know how to pay a tax bill. I want to know all this stuff. Like I wish I learned that. Do you regret not going to uni? I actually don't. I really don't. When I was in like year 10 and 11, I could see myself in uni. Now I absolutely can't. I was thinking at one point not that long ago, maybe eventually I'll go back to uni, but I don't see that ever happening. I feel like I'm on my path. Everyone's path's different. Not everyone wants to go to uni at 18. I'm 19 on Monday, but I don't want to go to uni. You don't have to go to uni to be successful. I feel like they drill it into your head at such a young age at school that if you don't go to uni, you'll never get far in life. But I actually think it's complete opposite. I feel like so many people that haven't gone to uni has gone far in life. Do you know what I mean? I don't feel like you earn more despite going to uni. I feel like there's other ways to build yourself up and build a career. I think it's silly that they put that idea in your head. I just can't vision myself in a dorm room. Is that what they call them? I just can't vision myself like that. I just vision myself, like right now, I just feel I'm so happy, and I feel like if I went to uni I wouldn't be happy, and I wouldn't be me if I didn't choose not to go to uni. Do you know what I mean? Like everything does happen for a reason, and uni obviously wasn't my path, and that's why I was just sat there thinking I don't want to go. How are you doing recently? I feel like I've answered this one before and I mentioned it in so many videos. I am actually so much happier than I've ever been. Like, I've just taken so much time this year to focus on myself. I'm doing everything I want. If there's any toxic people in my life, they're going. If someone in my life isn't bettering me, isn't benefiting me, then I don't want them in my life. I don't see the point in it. And it's like drama and stuff. We're too old for it now. Like, I'm gonna be 19. We're well out of our school years and all the drama years. All I want is to earn money, be happy, live my best life, go travelling, have fun with my friends and make loads of memories. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's all I want. I just want to be happy. I haven't got the time to be worrying about everyone else. Do you know what I mean? Like, worry about me, better me. Do you know what I mean? And from the moment I got into that mindset of I want to become the best version of myself and I want to show up as my best self every single day, that's when I started being happy, and that's why I've seen a lot of growth in myself. I am an overthinker, but my overthinking has started to go. Like, I don't overthink as much. There's little things that I do. I can't say that I'm fully out of that, but I feel like everyone sometimes overthinks and that's okay. And I think I've got to that point, like, I'm not upset. I don't get annoyed at myself for being upset. I let myself feel them emotions, then I move on. Like, I've always known it's okay not to be okay, but at the same time I've always wanted to always be okay, and I don't feel like it works like that. Like, you are gonna be upset at times. Like, it's part of life. To answer the question, I'm doing so much better. Focusing on me has really helped. Like, and I mentioned in my other video, exercise is really helping me. I just feel like I needed to just focus on me. And do you know, actually, I come on my period yesterday and I drink so much water now. I feel like I've mentioned that in so many videos, and from the way I've sat there, and I don't know if it's that, but my hormones, my hormones aren't bad anymore. Like, I'm still getting spots and stuff, but my periods aren't as bad as they was. And I know some people get worse periods than others. Like, my periods have never been horrendous. Like, I can think of like 2 or 3 periods that I've had that are awful, but that's what I found, and to be honest, I'm happy with that. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's because of water. I feel like water does actually really help. I mentioned that in one of my other videos. I feel like everything I'm mentioning, I've mentioned in other videos. Like, I said that someone told me when I was in school that water helps hormones, and maybe it actually does. But to answer that question, I am so happy. I'm really getting there with myself, and it's really nice. I was talking to my boyfriend about it the other day, and he was saying he can really see it in me that I'm so much happier than I was, which is nice when people notice, isn't it? I feel like that's the nicest compliment you can have. I look so much happier now. That is the nicest compliment. That is the compliment that I want. I'm just going to do my eyeliner off camera because I can't do it whilst talking. I find it really hard to do it whilst I'm talking. My eyeliner is not perfect, but it doesn't really matter. I'm not going to have my makeup on for that long, so it doesn't really matter. I say not that long, it's just not as long as normal. Like, it's 10 o'clock now, I'll probably keep it on until about 4. It is quite long, but not that long. Who's your fashion icon? I love Jess Hunt. Jess Hunt is up there. Chintzia, Sophia and Chintzia, I love their fashion. I love Becca on Instagram. I love her. There is quite a lot. I love loads of like smaller creators. I love loads of their. If I can remember, I'll put some people that my favourite like Instagram accounts on screen so you can see. But there's loads of like people that I like. I like all different people's fashions because my fashion isn't like a set fashion. It's like I like bits of everything, so I go for like completely different people for fashion. I also really like Madison Sarah's fashion, but some outfits of hers like aren't for me, but like they look incredible on her. Do you know what I mean? I just love the fashion she has on her. I just feel like she's so cool. When asked how do I manage getting all my work done, and do you know, honestly, I was in a point where I didn't understand how to do it, but I started planning my days, and that has helped millions. It's helped millions. Like, it just seems so much easier now I plan everything. So I do Every night I make a to-do list for every day, and then I make a week's to-do list, split it out over the days. One day a week I filming YouTube. 2 days I spend just doing TikTok and Instagram content. Another day I do the other bits of YouTube that I need to do, and then TikTok in Reels. So like Instagram, basically I do it over 2 days, but like Reels and stuff come into the other. It's just like 2 days I spend taking the pictures, a week sort of pictures, and I find that the easiest for me. And then another day I do all my emails and stuff, and I find that that works for me, emails and editing on another day. I just feel like you have to get in a routine when you work for yourselves. Like if you don't plan it, you won't do anything. Do you know what I mean? That's what I found anyway. If I don't plan everything, I won't do it. So when I've planned all my week and I've planned all my days out, I'm completely fine. I love planning my days out. I love, what's it called? It makes me feel like I've achieved something when I'm ticking everything off on my notes. Like my notes, I must have like 1,000 notes, and I've had my phone since January. Do you know what I mean? Like I'm non-stop on my notes. Like I'm always ticking everything off. My eyelashes are really clumpy, but Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara is incredible because my eyelashes are actually tiny. I don't have lashes, but do you know what I mean? Even though they are clumpy, they do actually look quite good. I've finished my makeup now, but I am actually going to answer one more question because someone asked my 5-year plan, which to own a house. How old will I be? 23, 24. I'm going to class it as 24 because it is my birthday on Monday, so I might as well class it as 24. I want to own a house by then. I want to have travelled to loads of places. I want to have saved up loads and loads of money. Like obviously I would have saved up a mortgage, but I want to save up more. Do you know what I mean? I want to be earning really good and genuinely just be happy. Maybe be engaged. Won't have had a kid by then. I don't feel like I will have kids till I'm 27, 28 now. I was sat thinking about it the other day. I see myself living through my 20s, in my end 20s, starting a family. I just want to be successful and happy, and I will feel like I've accomplished something if I'm successful and happy, which I know I will be, manifesting it. But anyway, I'm going to leave this video here, and like I said in the beginning, please let me know some more video suggestions because I do get quite stuck sometimes of what to film. But anyway, I will see you all in a few days for a brand new video. Bye!